What's up, mamas? I'm Rebecca. You're watching the Reseller Mom Show. Thanks for joining me today. I'm doing a vlog, and hopefully it's not going to involve me talking to myself in my car like it usually does. I've been wanting to do a vlog for a long time because that's kind of how I started my channel, was just stringing some clips together about what I was up to. And then I started doing tips videos, and then I started doing the interviews and tips videos. And so I really would like to have like a little bit from each column. And I've been wanting to do more vlogs because I think it is important to show whether you're a new reseller or just someone who is a reseller, but maybe you want to make more of it, or you're just struggling to find like a balance of what time looks like for you and how to get things done. You know, what that looks like for me. And I feel like I'm an excellent manager of time. You know, I may not be the best sourcer and find all the great brands, but let me tell you, I'll squeeze every drop of time out of the day that I can. Anyway, so I try to vlog and I record a bunch of clips, and then by the end of the day, the wheels come off the day and everything goes haywire and I don't record anything. And so then I throw all that footage away. And so today I'm really gonna try my best to do a vlog. And what I think I'll do is like, maybe today's Monday. So today's more of like a YouTube day, where I kind of do a lot of YouTube stuff. So I can do a Monday vlog, and then maybe another day I'll do a Wednesday vlog or whatever. And that way you can kind of get a feel for what each day looks like, because I don't have balance each day, but I would say I do have balance over the week as far as what I get done for each area of my business and what I get done, you know, for home versus business and whatever. So right now it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I got up at 4:30 a.m. and I'll probably at some point do like a morning routine video. It's just hard because everybody's sleeping and I can't make a lot of noise. We don't have a huge house. I mean, we have a good sized house, so I'm very grateful for it, but we don't have a huge house. So I can't like record where I work, which is usually in the kitchen, like in the dark, with my computer light. So I've been up since 4:30. So I put in about an hour and a half worth of work. Everyone's still sleeping. And I do my morning routine, which is like check all my accounts and, you know, get some drafts up on Poshmark. My VA will cross-post them later. I get an Instagram post ready. I get a stories ready. That way those can go up. I check my YouTube comments. I check my Instagram comments and just kind of touch base with everything. And then I kind of plan out my day. If I didn't already do it the night before, ideally I would. And then I just start checking things off. So today's a YouTube day, so it's really more about prepping and uploading any videos that I've already recorded, editing any videos that I've already recorded and getting those uploaded and prepped, planning out the topics and ideas and talking points for any videos that I will be recording today, and then actually recording the videos, and then again getting them up, prepping them, uploading them to YouTube, doing the social media components, getting my posts ready to promote them. So even though it only takes me a few minutes sometimes to actually shoot a video, depending on what it is, and I don't really do a lot of editing. I'd like to do more, but it's just time constraints. But the creative side of me wants to get more fancy with it, but I'm just like, I don't have time for that. So, but then like uploading it, getting your keywords, figuring out your title, like doing all of those YouTube things, it is a little time consuming. I have a friend of Gio's, her mom has helped me a little bit in the past, and now she's expressing interest in helping me again. So I actually may have her help me with some of my YouTube stuff and some of my Instagram stuff, because I have so many ideas and so many things I want to do. For my social media and for YouTube, it's just a matter of time. So I'm hoping that she can kind of help me. But anyway, I've gotten 5 drafts up. I've done some YouTube prep. I have prepped my social media and answered all my comments and like made my plan for the rest of the day. So now I'll go back to the kitchen in the dark, and I'm in my guest room right now. I slept in here last night because we're like circulating this cough and this sick. So I'm like, I'm just gonna quarantine myself and hopefully we can put an end to it. So sorry. So I quarantined myself into the guest room last night, but I will go do some more work. I'll update you a little bit later. Probably what will happen is everyone will get up somewhere between 7 and 8. Well, my husband will get up at 6:30. He has to go to work today, but Gio is off from school. So he's been getting up later and later. So we'll see how that goes. I'll walk the dog, and my mom, who snowbirds here from New Jersey over the winter time, will come probably when Lib goes to work, and we'll kind of keep an eye on Gio, because normally Gio is in school from 8:30 to 12:30 on a Monday, which is why it's a YouTube day. That's where I do a lot of recording when he's at school. Since he's not, she's gonna come over, fart around with him, and I will do all of my YouTube stuff. So stay tuned, and I will do my very best to bring you along throughout this actual day and show you what a typical Monday is like for me. Just unloaded the car at the storage unit. The couple things that I needed to bring back here. I feel like I'm always lugging stuff back and forth between the storage unit and home, but that's the way it goes. Life is run by the IKEA bags and the postal bins. But it is a little bit before 7. I'm at the storage unit. I'm gonna get the items I need to ship and then head back. Gio's still sleeping, so by the time I get back, he should start getting up soon, and then I'll deal with him, and then I'll work on shipping. Just got done at the storage unit, pulling all of my items, and I always see the most beautiful sunrises and skies when I'm leaving the storage unit. Always so pretty. It wouldn't be a Reseller Mom Show vlog if I didn't have some talking in the car, right? So just got done at the storage unit. It is 7:07. Pretty much, I don't know why it works out this way, but no matter how many items I have to pull, whether I'm pulling 3 items or I'm pulling 20 items, I'm always there for a half an hour, like every time. But today I actually had some like problem children items that I had to go searching for. I'm working off of my last batch of items from my photographer. We have parted ways amicably. And so this is the last batch of her photos. And so I'm hoping that will really cut down on the amount of errors. After doing my inventory, which I plan on doing an entire video just about my inventory process, I just have to get my thoughts together on it. Like, there's just, when you add more levels to your business, whether it's a photographer or a virtual assistant or a storage unit or an office space, anytime you remove the process directly from you by any amount, you're gonna open yourself up for lots of possible errors. And sometimes you don't notice those errors until you kind of like work your way through the new system. So, you know, every time I've changed something with the photographer, we've had like latent errors that come up after the fact that you don't realize at the beginning. So, I realize my very glare on my eyeballs, you know, or with the virtual assistant or something like that. So it's just something to keep in mind. If you're a one-person show right now, one Reselling Mama show, like that's great. And if you're thinking about expanding by adding a helper or adding a space, like that's all good. And I'm totally for it. I love my storage unit. I love so many things about it, but it just adds another level and you kind of have to think through those issues. Same thing with adding a person. You know, it's another person making decisions that aren't yours. So if you don't train them to make decisions like you make decisions, they're going to make decisions however they feel like making decisions, and that may not result in the way you would like something done. So it's just a lot of shenanigans that you have to keep track of. But it is good to have the help, and I did appreciate having her. My photographer, she really helped me in a time where I couldn't get much done, and I wouldn't have a business if I didn't have her help when Gio was a lot smaller. Now that he's bigger and I can do more, I'm kind of over the errors and ready to do things myself, get the process back on track, and then perhaps even hire it back out again in the future. So we'll see. I've just arrived home. It's a quick drive. Takes me like 4 minutes to get home. It's 10 after 7. I'm going to do a few things, but usually Gio's going to be getting up right now. Normally I'd be getting him ready for school, but since it's the holiday, no school for Gio, and so he's probably just going to be farting around in his Star Wars pajamas. That's all he wants to wear right now. Good morning, Gio.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Not gonna tell me what? Not gonna tell me what?
Stop it.
Stop what?
Stop it.
Gio, that's not very nice. It's 7:45 in the morning. Why are you so grumpy?
In the morning you're grumpy.
No, you're grumpy. I'm not grumpy.
I'm grumpy in the morning.
I know you are.
And when you don't listen, I'm still grumpy.
What am I not listening about?
Me.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't want to tell you.
Okay. You're sitting on your dog. Why are you sitting on the doggy?
Because if you don't listen, I'm sitting on my dog.
Okay. Well, you sure showed me.
Let's go play in there.
Let's go play. We got to start getting breakfast ready. Mommy's got to do shipping. You going to help me with the labels?
No, I want the bags, the brown, on Cheerios.
Okay, Cheerios. It's about 9 o'clock. Breakfast is done. Gio is watching a little bit of TV before my mom comes over because Lord knows when she gets here, she will be keeping him busy. I did all my shipping, so that's all done. And now I have to look for these 2 items, the forms. When my photographer would take photos, she takes photos of the form with the measurements. That goes to the VA. That's how the VA lists it. Again, that's not the process going forward because the photographer is done, but we're finishing up the last batch. And there was 2 forms that the photos were never there. So I have to go find the item, see what the item number is, go find the form, get the form, take a picture of the form, send it to the VA so that she can finish listing. That whole process is so time consuming. So I've got to go look for those forms now. And then I'm going to do my YouTube stuff. Hey, so it is 11 o'clock in the morning and I've been super productive. My mom came over at about 9 to kind of help out with Gio because normally he would be in school right now. And I was supposed to have a video call for a Momversations recording, but unfortunately the person didn't show up. I sent them a couple notes to confirm the other day. I sent them a couple notes this morning and haven't heard. So probably with the holidays, they just got busy. And that's the thing with Momversations is that I may not have a show this Saturday, and you'll probably see this vlog after. But anyway, I may not have a show this Saturday because we're moms, and moms come first, and things come up. I had a couple canceled last month because people were sick. I had to cancel a couple times because I had to take Gio to the doctor. Like, things come up. And so I've been trying to record enough in advance so that it wouldn't be an issue and I could just go to the next one that I've already recorded. But with the holidays, it really messed me up and I didn't think far enough ahead. So next year I won't do that. But this year, hopefully I'll be able to start 2020 off with a show. You never know. But I do have a full slot for like January, February, and March. People have been signing up ever since I put out that Instagram post that I want to talk to reseller moms. I got a huge amount of requests in, which is great. So I'm excited because these are people that I didn't have to go and search out. They came to me based on my post, which was really cool because it was a lot less work for me to schedule everything. So as long as they all pan out, or even most of them, those should be great interviews. So I'm very excited because Momversations if you haven't watched it, you should. They're usually every Saturday, and I have a whole playlist on them, and I love it. It's one of my favorite parts of doing this because you get to connect with other reseller moms. I can learn from them. Maybe they learn from me. Maybe you learn from both of us, and it just shows how different we all are and the different situations we have, yet we all have reselling in common and reselling with kids in common. And so there's camaraderie, but there's also like gives different ideas in different walks of life. So I really, really like it. But since I didn't have that to worry about, I edited a video that I'd already recorded. I uploaded that to YouTube. I recorded another video. I'm about to upload that to YouTube. Once they're all up, then I go through and put my keywords and my title and my tags and my playlists and get them all set up and scheduled. And then I'll do the social media components for them. So that's what I'm about to work on now. Gio is playing with my mom, all kinds of trains. And then we'll probably have some lunch. And then I'll see what I'm gonna do while he's napping. I have a long list of things. So we'll see what actually gets accomplished. I'll keep you posted. Also, I don't know what I'm making for dinner tonight. I think I want to make egg salad sandwiches, but yet I have not taken any steps to make that a reality. We also like Mediterranean night in our family, which is like cutting up meat and cheese and having fruits and vegetables out, nuts, and crackers and honey and stuff. So that's always an easy go-to thing. So we might do that. Okay. So I thought about what I'm gonna have for dinner, and I changed my mind like 15 times, which is what happens. If I don't have a plan that I can stick to, that I've like created in advance, I waffle all over the place. It's no good. So I was like, maybe we should do egg salad sandwiches with some vegetables. Then I thought maybe we should do Mediterranean night, which my son really likes. He calls it Terrainy night. So I asked him and he said Terrainy night. So off to the store I go, because even though I was there yesterday, I didn't get everything I needed because I didn't know what my plan was for dinner. And that drives me crazy. I make a plan for dinner all the time, but then it gets messed up because we decide to go out that night, or my husband has to work late that night, or just different things happen. And then my dinner plans go out the window, which is why I stopped making a plan, because I would buy all this stuff in advance and then everything would go bad because we wouldn't follow the plan. So don't know if you have those struggles or not. If you watched my channel before, you know that I can't wait till I make enough money that I can hire like a kitchen manager, because like I hate all things domestic having to do with kitchen things. Putting away the dishwasher, figuring out what to eat, making sure that everything's washed, making sure that this is done, that that's done. Like, oh my God, do I hate it. But anyway, off to the store I go. I'm going to get some nice cheese and some nice cured meat for Mediterranean nights, like meat and cheese. And we have olives and honey, and I cut up fruits and vegetables, and we have nuts, and it's just such a nice night. It doesn't save a lot of time exactly, because it still takes time to cut everything up, but at least there's no cooking involved. When there's no cooking involved, that means I can't really mess it up. So that's a big plus. So I'm gonna go do that. Oh, P.S. Mom is watching Gio. Full disclosure, I've yet to make the money or the income that I want from home as a reseller slash YouTuber slash print on demand mompreneur. It's still all in the works. And part of that is because I can't spend full-time hours on it, because my full-time gig is momming, right? That's the job that is never over. But everything is like, you know, start and stop, work in the morning, can't do this, can't do that, can't go source, you know, as long as I could if Gio was in school full-time, blah, blah, blah. So there's lots of things that I can say is the reason why I haven't made the money I'm hoping to make. But I think I'm moving closer. I'm learning the lessons. It's just taking me longer. I'm making systems, then I'm breaking them. I'm on my journey. This is my journey. I do think it is possible to make the money that I want to make like this, but I have to say that whether I do or I don't, the whole process has been great. And the idea that I can you know, go to the grocery store, do my shipping, get up early and do certain things, do certain stuff online, do certain stuff at night when Gio's home or when he's napping. Like, the amount of flexibility that working from home in a job that you call the shots in, because if you work from home but you work for a company, you don't necessarily get to call your own shots. You're still on the hook for someone. And if you have your own business but you don't do it from home or you don't do it online, then you still have other real time constraints and responsibilities. So I feel like the ultimate cool thing about it is being from home and being your own boss and having the ultimate amount of flexibility. What you don't have is exactly the freedom, unless you've set up your business to where you can have the freedom. You know, like if you close your shop, you don't make money. If you don't source, you don't make money, this or that. So it's still not necessarily freedom, right? So once I get the business to be making the money that I want it to make, really the next journey is to make it where you have complete freedom, where everything can work for you autonomously. And I'm kind of working on that at the same time as I am working on the money part. And I think I've alluded to that, like I did a video on, you know, all of my streams of income, something like, that was really scary, sound I heard. Like on my multiple streams of income and how reselling is so time consuming, and that's why I like YouTube, or that's why I like my print on demand things or selling my reseller tools on Etsy, because they're less time consuming. It doesn't revolve around all of the time that I put into it for it to be automated. And so that is probably the most attractive part of working from home. And if I can transition, you know, less from reselling and more into those streams of income, as far as them being a significant source of my income, that would be the way to do it, for sure. But right now, reselling pays the bills, if you will. And so it is the more significant amount. And so you can't just completely, you know, flub your nose at that, or whatever the saying is. So that's my like little thought of this vlog, is that I love that I just, you know, obviously mom was watching Gio now, but normally Gio would be in school at this time of day. And it's just awesome to be able to say, okay, I need to go to the store right now. That's the most efficient time for me to go to the store. It's in the middle of the day. The other things that I did this morning when everybody was sleeping was the most efficient time for me to do those things. I recorded a bunch of videos that will continue to make me money, you know, in the future, provided people watch it. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely don't take it for granted. It's not like I make that much money off of it, but it does something and allows me to have this creative outlet. But like, I feel really good and really positive about it. And I'm happy that I feel that way now. Today is December 30th. So it's the day before New Year's Eve. And I just feel very optimistic and positive about 2020. I feel like a lot of good things are going to happen. And I just hope that I can show up for you guys and provide good content that will keep you coming back and keep allowing me to have this really fun outlet. And that I can keep doing good reseller work, and that I can keep doing good print on demand work, because I gotta tell you, that's where it's at for sure. I have arrived home. It is time to go make Gio lunch. I think we're having grilled cheese. I just got the bread because we were breadless, but now we have bread, and that's what we're gonna do. A little grilled cheese action for lunch. Mama. So I am all done with lunch. Gio is playing Play-Doh on the patio with my mom, and I thought I would take some photographs. Technically, my photograph taking day is Sunday, and I did some the other day, but I'm just trying to like catch up, kind of clear this rack a little bit. I have a bunch of stuff at the storage unit that I would like to start hanging up so that I maybe don't have to steam it. And so the problem with my setup currently is that I have a tripod, but I only have one iPhone. And so I can't take photos, which I use my iPhone for, and I can't make a video of me doing that or sharing that process or anything because that's what I record on for my videos. So until I get some sort of second recording device, I can never do like a work with me or here's how I do measurements or like any of that kind of stuff because I don't have a second setup. So I really don't want to buy like an actual camera. I don't know. Anybody else that is a YouTuber that does this kind of thing, if you are watching by any chance, which I don't know why you would be, but if you were, tell me how you do. Like, do you have a phone and a camera? Do you have two cameras? Do you have two phones? Like, I'm just not sure what to do. And I'm so used to the iPhone. I don't want to get something else. So I'm just kind of in a thing, but I'm going to do all like bras and sports bras and tops and sweaters right now. I did a bunch of like shorts and pants the other day. So I am trying to batch it that way. I never used to, but I think I'm going to, just to kind of keep it going smoothly. And, you know, I've shown you the reselling room before, so I'm not going to do all of that. Maybe in the future, I'll do a tour of some kind again, but really not much has changed, honestly. So I'm just going to do some of this. Can't record it. Sorry. Bye. Just thought I would show this. Helmet Lang, brand new with tags. $240 retail for this little top. It's made of polyester. I don't know how that gets to be $240, but okay. Gotta look up comps, see what I can sell it for. Can't wait. These Barefoot Dreams cardigans, like, literally are the softest things I have ever felt. Like, I can't even stand it. I would love to keep this. It's just so warm and cozy. But the thing is, I don't really need that much warm and cozy stuff. I would much rather sell it. I've sold one of these already. I think it sold for like 40 or 50 bucks. So hopefully I can still get that for this one. But man, it's like butter. Malia is taking her afternoon nap. I just put Gio down for his nap. He's not asleep yet, but I'm sure he will be in a few minutes. So I think I might lay with Malia for maybe about a half an hour and just relax. Sometimes I fall asleep, sometimes I don't. And then I'll get back up and get some things accomplished while everyone is in dreamland, as usual. And here we have what Gio calls Terraini, which is Mediterranean night. So we usually do some meat and cheese, some nuts, honey, crackers, a couple of fruits, and a couple of veggies. Nice and healthy, nice and easy, no cooking. Yay! What you doing, buddy? Daddy just got home. You wearing his shoes?
No.
Well, it looks like you are. You're being a Jedi? It looks like you're being Darth Vader.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. Okay.
Look who I am.
I see. So as usual, I kind of forget to record like later in the day, pretty much after Gio goes to nap. Like the bulk of everything happens before anybody gets up, then things happen before nap, and then once nap happens, everything just goes crazy. So Gio napped for a while. I actually took a break today. I didn't really do much of anything outside of working on my phone while laying down with Malia. Sometimes I just need those days where I'm just like, I just have nothing else to give. But I did do productive work on my phone in Poshmark, on my list, just checking in some of my other things on Instagram, so that was good. Then, let's see, what else did I do? Huh? Yes, I'm eating dinner with you. I'm just saying something real quick, and then I'm gonna come eat dinner. And then Gio woke up, and I did some sorting and some things. I've got some organizing in the reselling room to do. I took a shower, which usually is the first time I get a shower, which is like 5 o'clock. Made dinner. Now we're gonna eat dinner. We'll walk the dog, have some family time, and I'll probably do a few more things tonight before Gio goes to bed, put him to bed, and then usually when I'm just kind of chilling out on the couch before bed, I'll do some more work on Poshmark on my phone. And that's kind of the day. So I'll see if I check in one more time tonight, otherwise this might be it. So it is 7:22, and this is about the time where we've eaten dinner, we have gotten done taking the dog for a walk as a family, and now Gio always looks forward to playing with my husband. So right now they're in the other room playing Star Wars, and I'm just kind of like, I try to catch up on some things. Either I'm cleaning up the reselling room, or I'm, you know, finishing up whatever project I had started, mostly some sort of work stuff for about 15-20 minutes before I have to give Gio a bath. So right now I'm just working on my list for tomorrow, and trying to get a little bit of organization going. And then I'll clean up the reselling room, give Gio a bath, and then put him to bed. And then I will veg out on the couch. And I am excited for this series on Netflix with Kevin Hart. So that is what I am going to be doing tonight. And this is where I will end the vlog. I'm actually excited that I remembered to vlog all day. So I can't wait to edit this footage and see what I get and see what I end up putting up. But this is kind of a typical Monday. You know, a few things were different, but for the most part, a typical Monday for me as a reseller mom. Hope you will join me on another one coming soon. Have a great night. Bye. Forgot one other thing. We're in the bathroom. Gio is taking his bath, and I am looking at my phone. I'm just kind of going through, seeing what things I can do for my phone while we're in here. I do really like to try to be productive with something when he's in the bath, because obviously I have to be in here and kind of keep an eye on him. But, you know, I'm not in the bath with him. So sometimes I fold laundry. Sometimes I do stuff with my resealable bags. Like if I'm taking things out of inventory, I'll mess around with the bags. But most of the time I'm on my phone talking with him, but still, you know, doing things on Poshmark. So I was just doing that, and it reminded me that my virtual assistant is sending out my offers to likers right now. So I'm hoping that I'll get some sales tonight just from that. I had a few good sales today throughout the day, but it's nice to be able to now do all my momming stuff, do all the things around the house that I need to, and relax at night and know that the offers to likers are still being sent out.